Brad Garlinghouse is here talking about Ripple and XRP upgrading the banking system globally and what role they're going to play. Obviously, you know that I believe Ripple and XRP will be a key foundation to the new financial system, especially liquidity. We also have some information here from All in Crypto about XRP's role and how they can replace Swift. A ton of stuff here from the OCC making some new announcements for custody for banks and what's that going to mean in the US, and a few other things that I really want to show you and get to. But we got to start with the legend himself first.
Is pre-funded capital sits in accounts around the world, and you have literally $10 trillion pre-funded into other banks, into other financial institutions, in order to facilitate. It's the oil in the engine that allows correspondent banking to work, and it's sitting there. And if we can reduce the amount of oil necessary in the engine, that's incredible efficiency for the global economy. That's good for everybody. If we can remove 10 trillion to a lower number, that's stock buybacks, that's dividends, that's working capital for lots of other purposes.
So this is key because, I mean, you really see the value in this or in many of the sort of digital assets that we talk about when we think about the sort of cryptocurrencies, but as the value is in transferring value rather than storing value, in facilitating transactions. And talk a little bit about, you know, the speed, because XRP versus, say, the way we do this now, why is it so much faster than the normal banking transfers through Swift, for example?
Well, so first let me say, I don't think there's going to be one crypto to rule them all. And I think there are cryptos. I own Bitcoin. I'm long Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is a store of value and people hold it. And so I don't think there's just going to be one use case. We think about XRP as an incredibly efficient shuttler, a bridge currency, if you will, and because it's extremely fast.
Right.
So in contrast to even Bitcoin, for example, we can do a transaction for about 6/10,000th of a cent. A Bitcoin transaction today costs about $2.30 per transaction.